My word is a fire ass. Be talking, this is my dog. They need some damn bitch. Go only good to my household. Gotta treat these women with man. Tired of full house. Try me in the house. Tryna help her like Danny Tan. Ain't worried about that no more. Ain't worried about me no more. But they play in these streets some more. I'ma worry about how I go. Can't shake with me even I say go. My friends and they on my phone. They don't know who to trust no more. Can I trust anyone at all? Run up with these, I gotta. I'm on a mission, I got a vision. Keep myself distant, stay on my business. I'm living, I'm saving. I'm different, move different. Yeah, I don't know like the present for Christmas. I wanna know like my holiday wish. What I got, unlimited edition. Got so much drip, like I went fishing. To take my woman out, I just keep my woman nigga get bitchin'. Multiply money, don't do them bitch. Can I live without this while I'm addicted? Suicide when I'm talking that business. All the stories I be hearing be fiction. Don't mind me, why you so focused on me? Worry about your friend, cause I'm getting to the green. Be thinking they top of the they really don't know. Just know what I'm about, know I hope. My bank on healthy, pockets are heavy, I'm in good shape. Don't mind me. I say don't mind me, don't mind me. Tryna make it and just go out of state. In the studio, just cooking up heat. My word is a fire ass. Be talking, this is my dog. They need some damn bitch. Go only good to my household. Gotta treat these women with man. Tired of full house. Try me in the house. Tryna help her like Danny Tan. Ain't worried about that no more. Ain't worried about me no more. But they play in these streets some more. I'ma worry about how I go. Can't shake with me even I say go. My friends and they on my phone. They don't know. Run up with these, I gotta. I'm on a mission, I gotta vision. Keep myself distant, stay on my business. I'm living, I'm saving. I'm different, move different. Yeah, I don't know like the present for Christmas. I wanna know like my holiday wish. What I got, unlimited edition. Hey, when it come to you.
I sip a hot tea, watching hard TV on Meathead. I left the page, ripped torn right, left the.
Yes, Naya. Cool na aya. Who am I? Just the girl, them sugar. All right. Here I am. Whoa, na 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 na. Oh, na 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 na. Sim Simma. Who got the keys to my bimma? Oh shoot.
Man, it's like night and day.
You wake up. Drop your knee, you can't stitch it. Drop your arms, you wanna chop it. Drop your pickaxe like a rope, you wanna pick it. It's like a riverside up on the bank and you take it. It's like a bicycle, so you hold it and that. You want it, so you crash it. She a feel it, say you grab it. Girl, she a beg you wanna ball, stop it. Bang, bang, rockin' and in the move, like a electric. It's like a basketball, she take time out. You listen to me song, you listen to me lyrics. I feel in mind, I am here, drop it. I said, Sim Simma, who got the keys to my bimma? Who am I? The girls and sugar, how can I? In a rush, passing the keys to my truck. Who am I? The girls.
Excited to be able to play with friends.
This feels like a totally different game from what Next Gen.
А, это еще должно быть.
Who am I? The girls and sugar, how can I?
Yellow color. White, конечно. Так, все. Настройки закончились. Да, я просто плейнул.
And I told you twice that I am the girl them sugar. No, the girls them a fuck me and the girls them a rush me because them a driving the beamer. And the girls them say, I'm not. I am the elephant no paper. And a girl don't watch ya. I want to hear ya. And listen when you need to ya. Sim simma, pass me the keys to my bimmer. Oh my, the girls them sugar. How can I? In a rush, pass me the keys to my truck. Oh my, the girls them laugh. And I am sim simma, who got the keys to my bimmer? Oh my, the girls them sugar.
Oh. It's a gnat in here. Get out of here, gnat. Got something to tell me, gnat? Got something you want to tell me? Cuff my, place myself on house arrest, locked in. Judge, jury, bailiff, bet. When it rains, I'm dry. Sun shines, I'm wet. Push up, doing about 50 11 sets. Ignoring your text, like sweet babies who cry in the church. Or if your partner got yesterday in school, come first. My favorite color is yellow, maybe because I'm mellow. And I got so much style, it's probably because I'm ghetto. My mommy never cooked the Cosby dinner. And oftentimes I took an L for Mrs. Winters. But I'm getting off the subject, off the boat. Got my luggage, but the quote, packed light starts to echo through my mind. So I'm rushing now, hushing now. Lay my suitcase down like prom night. Tossing memories, socks, thoughts who pretend to be boxer briefs, hands, pictures, and frenemies. To make room for the light. Lately I've been cut the cord to my bungee. You can be yourself, don't be shy. Take your time, don't you
Forget that I didn't need it.
Мини Шредер офигенно. Секретка мне тоже. Блин, может силы сыграть?
Of my logic, no hands on my pocket, still got my hand on my. He more Malcolm than Martin, a bit more Baldwin than both. You need a card for mixing. Soul in a suit.
Кстати, я вот не побил-то.
You cracking jokes by the soap. We more concerned with the truth. Burning the booth, burning the wick at both ends. Fade the black, I'm ghost in the light. Lately I've been waking up at night, trying to beat the day. Overconfident, I can't be used
Блин, ты... Сойдет. Ну, в принципе, похожие команды. Там ps3, ну, чуть-чуть вот 95, 94. Ну, 85, 80. Ну да, вообще очень даже равные. Так. Блин, ну если играть что-нибудь тогда за Портленд, раз такие они типы. Кто мне будет? Ну блин, конечно, кого интересно. Ну хотя давай за Портленд, конечно, да, действительно. Так, Лод Ростер, понятно. Давайте. неплохо. А освещение получше.
The starting lineup for the visiting Portland Trailblazers. At power forward, Robert Covington. Let's meet the starters for your LA Clippers.
Ничего себе, конечно.
At center, 7 foot, number 40, Ibiza.
Ебать. Ну да, конечно, графон.
At the power forward position, standing 6'8", number 8, Marcus Morris Sr. At guard, 6'3", number 1,
Охренеть.
Reggie Jackson. At guard, 6'6", number 13, Paul George. At forward, 6'7", number 2, Kawhi Leonard. The head coach for your LA
Пропустим, пожалуй.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA.
Staples Center.
Thanks for joining us as we start.
Черт, я же запомнил, я уже забыл, что я не за ним. Интересно. Ну, посмотрим.
A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Portland Trailblazers. On Wednesday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Sacramento.
Так, давайте посмотрим. У меня сложность экрана настроена, да? Суперстар. Ну да, все как и там. А, давайте. Все, камеру сначала поставим обычную. Обычно смысл по умолчанию. Как это будет выглядеть так? Как это задумывался. Вот так вот. Вообще же не видно нифига. Не, у меня камера, что-то я с такой не могу. А, это с этого с ролика. Не, конечно. Так. По-моему, какой-то бродкаст был. Кстати. А давайте с такого попробуем. Бродкаст Zoom 3.
Morris and Zubac play together in the front court, and it's Jackson in at the point.
Nice way to start the game. That's where you'd like to get your shots from.
Так, вот допустим. Нет, слишком близко, конечно.
Here's Lillard. Well, you look at all the accomplishments of Kawhi Leonard, the Finals MVPs, the multiple titles. Candace, what do you feel he has left to prove?
Kawhi is a guy that is not flashy. He's going to go out there and continue to lead. And, you know, I think just more championships. That's what any star player wants to do. And to say you've done it with 3 different organizations, there's not a lot of players that can say that.
О, квадрат надо было ложать.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react and just, oh,
Игры, конечно, делают. Блин, почему они с него надо было посмотреть, какой он здесь?
Night in and night out brings them.
George against McCollum.
Такой вот.
Portland.
Не, ладно, давайте поставим в пизду. Это слишком сложно и так. Где пути вообще была? А вот.
No good that time either.
well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Lillard passes to Covington. Stolen by Jackson. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by McCollum.
Вот из жилета, что я могу, что я придумал вообще.
Zubats against Nurkic. Leonard for three. When you think about how important bench play is in the modern game, Candace, how big of a boost is it for a starter when the bench plays well?
When the bench comes in and raises the level of play, it definitely makes your job easier. You have a bench that you can depend on, a team that plays against the starters constantly in practice to make them better. It just makes the overall team and the energy go up.
Can certainly add to the depth and buy some quality rest. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 4 to start. Pass to Nurkic.
Oh, that's Nurkic.
Jackson finds some space. And again, no good by the Clippers.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
George against Lillard. Powell outside for three. No good that time.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's George. Rebounded by Nurkic. Well, people talk about the particular challenges of being a WNBA player. Travel comes up a lot. How much of those conditions improved since you came into the league?
Well, B.I., are we talking about traveling? Because they allow the NBA to travel. Or are we talking about traveling on an airplane? I'm a little confused.
You know, we're talking about travel from one city to the next.
Oh, okay. I mean, it could be better. But, you know, the NBA in the 80s, early 90s, they flew commercial. Part of it. We got to continue to grow our game. And hopefully at some point we'll be able to get those private planes.
Zellers checked in for Nurkic. George outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
C.J. McCollum. That's his second personal foul.
Here's Batum. Pass to Bledsoe. Here's George. Launches a three. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Just deadly from outside. PG getting some space. Does not hesitate there.
Oh, George with a steal. And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game. Man, he's checked in for the Clippers. Kennard comes in for George. Well, a player who the Clippers were missing in their playoff run last year. Candace, they really could have used a guy like Serge Ibaka.
Yeah, Serge Ibaka has really extended his game. He's knocking down the 3 consistently. He defends. And he is that catalyst just in transition. He knows where to be in the right spot, knows how to play with other talented superstars.
Lillard against Bledsoe. Lillard into the lane. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bledsoe, pass to Ibaka, back to Bledsoe. Soft touch off the glass.
That is all timing right there, just read him perfectly.
Bledsoe against Lillard. Picked by Covington. The 3-ball. The shot by Lillard, no good for Los Angeles. They've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. And it's Batum penetrating. Buries his first look.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Covington passes to Zeller. Over Ibaka. Out to Covington. Now here's Lillard. It's Powell on the wing. McCollum outside. Just 5 on the clock. This one for 3. And Bledsoe pulls it down. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Here's Batum. Pass to Kennard. Back to Batum. Now Bledsoe. Ibaka with a screen on Covington. Batum shot is off. Portland trailing here. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Lillard.
Вообще не понимаю, как нажимать вообще.
He had him with the pump fake. Now the Clippers with it. They're on a 13-4 run. And the shot goes. Bledsoe's got his second bucket on the night.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Lillard. Oh, sweet move. And it's good on the lay-in.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
Here's Bledsoe.
Что?
So he
Фол
draws
при
the
броске.
foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's good. Head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
Что это
They're
такое?
adamant
Что
that
это?
the call was wrong. He'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Ага, теперь он вообще вот так в лицо говорит. Секунду.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the
Так и
foul,
было.
and he's still peeved.
The free throw drops for Bledsoe.
He's just such a bulldog out there in terms of his mentality. Eric Bledsoe can get assertive, and when he does that, it raises the level of play for the entire team.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. They're communicating well, and
Look who's coming on the court.
and Damian Lillard honored with the 2020 Magic Johnson.
Being recognized for giving your time, but also making other people.
Tremendous character for Lillard.
So true. I mean, whether it's a big win or a tough loss, he'll stand and face the music.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Los Angeles.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
The 1-2 punch of George and Kawhi on the perimeter. Morris, the power forward, with Ibaka controlling the paint. Jackson in it to one. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. He's perfect from the line this time. Well, Candace, you've won WNBA titles, college titles, gold medals. I could go on and on. Is there a championship that you cherish the most?
The WNBA championship for me is the best of the best. I think that was the championship that took the longest to get. That was the hardest. And, you know, I think because of that, I appreciate it that much more.
Foul shot is off. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Ibaka. And here's George. Jackson outside. And George gets it to go on the assist from Jackson. George has got 8.
Effortless from Paul George, knocking it down off the good pass.
Nance outside. Here's Simons, defended by Jackson. Here's Simons. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. The fourth spot held by Larry Nance.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
And he can't get the first one. Well, Candace, in women's basketball, a lot of players play overseas when the WNBA isn't in season. You can add to your income, and a lot of players need that income, of course. Can you talk about that aspect of the WNBA versus overseas and where we're going with that?
Yes, overseas is honestly where you make your living. For 10 years, I played year-round. WNBA season, October to April, I would go to Russia, and then I would come back and play the WNBA season again. So it definitely is a grind, but the WNBA is honestly the summer job. Playing overseas really does benefit your career.
How about the toll on your body that it took? It had to have had a great toll over the years.
Yeah, rest. What is rest, BA? I don't know what that is.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And Portland gets called for the foul. That one's off. Damian Lillard's checked in for Portland. Good on the second one. Here's Lillard. He's got 6. Candace, we're seeing a lot more national broadcast of WNBA games. Great to see that enhanced spotlight on the women's game right now.
Yes, visibility is so important. You can't understand what you're not able to see, so it's going to be crucial for our game's growth to continue to have that.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Fires the 3.
Да, нифига себе, ты что творишь?
That one is off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Nance. Inside. Tipped. Lillard with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. Back to Lillard. Zeller with a screen on Jackson. For 3, here's Lillard. Hits the trifecta. Lillard's got 5 points now this quarter.
Smart and aggressive. Lillard repeatedly dominating the pick and roll set.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Clippers making a change here. Batum's checked in. And also a switch here for Portland. Covington's checked in for Zeller. Jackson, the pass to Zubac. Leonard for 3. That's good. His first shot with 3 attempts. Candace, you're one of the most versatile low-post players to ever play the game. Now, that's something that's becoming the rule instead of the exception.
Yes, you got to be versatile in the low post, and that means being able to face up. That means being able to be physical and finishing around the basket. So important.
Lillard against Leonard. Lillard passes to Covington. Into the lane. Jackson against Nance. 5 to shoot. Lillard outside. Beyond the arc.
Да ну нафиг.
And again, it's the Trailblazers from the...
Извини, это тебе за то, что ты меня в стыкине раньше не забивал.
The preparation, the interaction with his teammates, he has fun out there on the floor.
Again, the Clippers score.
I tell you, the high release on Leonard's shot gives him an advantage in that mid-range area.
Lillard against Jackson.
Зачем ты поборол?
Pass to Lillard. For 3, McCollum. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 5 rebounds tonight. And I want to thank our special guest. Candace, your insights are always illuminating. Great to have you on the program.
It's great to be here. Thanks, BA.
And hearing Candace cover the game, she really understands the connection between players and fans.
There's no doubt that these stories draw us closer and closer to our favorite teams and players in the NBA, but those that are doing the reporting have to care. Candace Parker's care factor is at an all-time high.
And George with the jam.
Showing off those long strides. Really tough to keep Paul George off of his straight line when he's on the bounce.
Lillard into the lane. He got a piece of it.
Я пас нажал. Я успел нажать пас.
Leonard against Nance.
Я совсем, конечно.
Second chance shot. And
Да что ты там делаешь? Слышь, ты что там делать?
5 points now this quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
For 3, here's Lillard. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
You can't be reckless guarding Kawhi Leonard. He feels out defenders so well and exploits them when they overcommit.
So for the Clippers, Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. Kennard comes in for Paul George. And it's Bledsoe in for Jackson. Powell, he's checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Lillard. For 3, McCollum. Portland, no good that time either.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Simons. to halt the run. Oh, got it off in time, but it's...
6-13.
No good! A dominating first half of play. Thanks, Allie. After...
Greetings, everybody. We love...
If you could have drawn up an ideal scenario for this game, this would be it. The big dogs trying to one-up each other, neither giving an inch. Everyone in the building and watching at home must be eating this up. You know
And taking a glance now at this game, right now it's a big-time lead for the Los Angeles Clippers. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to...
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and going on and had success right away. That pressure, a lot of times, can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Inside at the 4 and the 5, it's Covington and Nurkic. Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt together. And it's Powell in at the 3. Here's Leonard. Portland grabs the miss. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Lillard passes to Nurkic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Nurkic just got his first points of the night. Pass to Zubac. Back to Jackson. Leonard for 3. Damian Lillard with the rebound. Lillard's got his 4th rebound in this one. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Six on the shot clock. Down low. Covington. And the jam by Covington.
And how about that? Covington rising up and throwing it down with some authority. Lillard continuing on that trek to build that legacy in Portland and try to bring a championship back.
I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Lillard passes to McCollum. Off target with the 3. Talking about legacy. Lillard noted that Gary Payton, another Oakland legend, may have won a title in Miami, but everyone remembers him playing in Seattle.
The Sonics were a powerhouse with GP. I played 4 seasons with them, and so I got to hear the mouth up close. Lillard knocked out the Thunder in 2019, and he even said that was for Seattle then. So showing love to the PNW, that's the Pacific Northwest.
Batum checked in for the Clippers. And also a switch here for Portland. Nance is checked
Чего
in.
там? Ну как это вот, скажите, не делается?
Oh, spectacular play. Lillard against Jackson. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
It's Powell on the wing. There's McCollum with the 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here's the fast break. From deep.
Если ты держишь, да?
Lillard can't get it to go. Clippers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. There's Jackson with the three. Nance pulls down the board.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard.
Ну вот обоё.
That's his third foul of the game.
Что это такое?
Great job to establish position and square up.
Ibaka, he's checked in for the Clippers. And also a switch here for Portland. Zeller's checked in for McCollum. Here's George. Here he goes. The shot misses.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Zeller with a screen on Jackson. Lillard into the lane. Rejected by George.
Давай,
George
Конь.
has such great
Кто-нибудь,
defensive
блин.
instincts, the length, and then the read that time.
Powell with a steal. Lillard outside. Connects from downtown.
Нифига себе, вот это было неплохо.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Jackson down low. Defended by Lillard. Back to Jackson. George outside. Driving to the basket. And George with the jam.
Yeah, Paul George, look out. Hammers that one home.
2 minutes remaining in the
Jackson against Lillard.
2 minutes.
Pass to Zeller. Powell with it. Launches it.
Что-то сложные какие-то там прихватило.
Batum pulls it in.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
George, no good. For Portland, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Intercepted.
Зеллер ебали на корпус, бежит плечо, был похож.
To the paint. Here's Batum. Good D by Covington.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Nance, the pass to Powell. Lillard against Jackson. It's Lillard with the drive. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Zeller. Now Powell. Now Lillard. From deep three-point range, they get it back.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Blazers making a change here. Simons checked in. Now here's Bledsoe. The D's right on him. Oh, Covington with a block.
The rejection. Covington, good job defensively.
Нихуя себе.
There's 37
Да,
seconds left in
быстрей.
the third.
Бросай туда.
No luck on that one. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Kennard against Powell. To the middle. Here's Batum. And the Clippers miss again.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Pass to Zeller. Zeller with a screen on Bledsoe. Back to Zeller. Ooh, here's Zeller. Slams it home.
And he got a good look at the hands of Covington.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers in a good situation, up by 13 points.
All right. Look who's coming on.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Serge Ibaka is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Bledsoe in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
C.J. McCollum continuing to be one of the most elite mid-range and creative scorers around 15 feet.
And for McCollum, taking more threes might be good for his longevity as well, bro.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. He's such a gifted shooter, and there are ways to get him out to the three-point line where he's standing and gets in a great rhythm, I think you're going to see CJ raise that percentage.
Bledsoe, pass to Ibaka. And the ball out of play. The Trailblazers will have it.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. There's a screen by Nurkic. McCollum, pass to Nurkic.
Да куда нужно нажимать, непонятно.
Here's Simons. He's covered by Bledsoe. Back to McCollum. Fires for three. Drops in the three.
Well, that's a go-to for CJ. He looks to spray it from three-point line as much as he possibly can.
Screen by Ibaka. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I feel like when Kawhi Leonard is on your team, you've got a pretty good chance of winning an NBA championship.
You know, you look at the career of Leonard. He's always been a factor for a title run, Brent.
Well, of course, that was the case in San Antonio when he stepped in to become a leader at such an early age. And then his game, it's just perfectly built for the playoffs. He can get anywhere on the floor. He squares up in the mid-range. And, of course, on defense, man, he's tough to deal with. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Bledsoe outside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum.
Bledsoe going to the inside has no problem at his size getting in and drawing contact.
Paul George, he's checked in for man.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
Nurkic, a screen on George. For 3, McCollum. Down low. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Well, really good ball movement on the entire possession. And then CJ getting slick.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. George passes to Ibaka. Out to Leonard. Pass to Ibaka. Ibaka with a screen on Powell. George drives in. Back to Ibaka. Yes, and it's George. Ibaka's got his first 2 points.
And this is where the big guy's confused with Serge's ability to shoot it. You got to hunt him down or he'll hurt you.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
For Portland, they've gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Bledsoe against McCollum. There's the drive. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, McCollum is pretty deft at changing speeds, and that time he did it driving to the rim.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Lillard's checked in for Portland. Leonard gets the bucket.
That's a great touch from the swing man as Kawhi knows that he can capitalize from that area and he can get there anytime he wants.
And it's Lillard penetrating. And the layup is good off the glass. Lillard's got 19 points.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That'll be foul number 5 on him. And the Clippers making a change here. Jackson is checked in. Covington's checked in for Portland. Back to Zubac. Pass to George. With the jam.
Paul George getting aggressive, showing us some power that time as he's able to get to the rim.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. Lillard passes to Covington, and it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. For 3, here's Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
The Trailblazers have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Covington. Here's the three. Here's Nurkic. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Here's Leonard. It's not going to go for him. And it's Portland the other way. Now Lillard. A minute 31 left in the fourth quarter.
Just more and more appreciation of the offensive game of Damian Lillard is.
Shooting for Portland.
And no good. As the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he's able to hit the second one. And that trims the lead to 6.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance.
And Leonard, here we go. Count the basket. Leonard has got 6 in the quarter.
Already such a complete offensive player, yet every year Kawhi Leonard develops his handle just a little bit more.
Hey there, I was able to listen in on the Portland head coach talking to his team. He told his men in the huddle, this is it. Leave it all out on the floor. Final stretch coming. No easy buckets. I want a full effort out there. Looking to keep his team fired up, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Takes one from 10 feet. It's good. Off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 10.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Clippers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball well.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Paul George.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Leonard on the wing. It's good.
Ну, это компьютер нового поколения, слишком умный комп.
This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Вот,
definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you gotta chase them away from anywhere near that line. That's a tough
такую передачу. Да прям сразу сверху. Бах!
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
And that's a frustration foul. They've let this game slip away. Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Such a great two-way player. Paul George had an incredible 2018-19 season. He finished second in the league in scoring and third in the MVP voting.
For 3, here's Lillard, and gets it to fall. So the Clippers win it. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans home happy.
6 очков я проиграл в итоге. Понятно, что статистику посмотрим, но в целом... Блин, он что отвлекался на сколько метров. Новый, не знаю. Может, можно старый поставить там. Полужёстче, там частенько становится уже MVP-шным игроком. MVP финала по 67 очков забивает. Так. Ну да, в первой четверти вот так вот было все. Вот так вот было все. 67%. Вот, 38-17 после первой половины. Потом уже вот одну трешку забил. До этого 1-0 было, а 2 с 13. Вот это, конечно, четверть нормально была. Ну, так, кстати, может и сезон может свой начать будет. Моя карьера, конечно, тоже интересна.
Like, hey, are we talking about practice? I be feeling like I don't be popping enough, I be humble. I'ma keep showing my earth if I want. We hang up my phone on AS like the number. I told you don't play with me, we talk.
Come on, man.
Graphics wise, but I feel like they still found a way to somehow like make the game look. Make the game look even better.
22 will be a great game, and I think the game will take more skill this year.
Look at the dot. Oh, yeah.
Night and day from NBA 2K21, in my opinion. I just like the speed and pace of the game. So for me, that means funny.
I definitely think, you know, there's a lot of things that they have coming that the community's going to love. I think it's going to blow their mind.
Let's go, baby.
Welcome to NBA 2K22 and an all-new season of 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan, and every week we'll be your in-game source for 2K22 tips, event updates, and features highlighting you, the 2K community. This week we're diving into what's new in the game and NBA 2K.
They the ones gon' touch the ceiling with me. I got no chill, no one chillin' with me. I got no chill, no one chillin' with me. Gotta have dry like a stick shift. Gotta go hard on a big trip. Gotta run it up, little quick trip. Big play, yeah, finna get real. I don't wanna talk, just move some. Too hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me do some. I done came up finna some. I don't wanna talk, just move some. Too hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me do some. On everything I can never lose. I don't wanna talk, just move some. Too hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me do some. I done came up finna some. I don't wanna talk, just move some. You hard flex, finna move some. Don't just look at me do some. On everything I can never lose.
Ayy, pair reverse the world, X chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh, I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, ooh, got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ayy, pair reverse the world, X chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ayy, this the type of beat that make your glass break. Ayy, I feel like Stone Cold with the glass break. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Wait, huh? This the type of beat that make you jump some. I got too much energy like Lil Pump or something. Got me running, Forrest Gump or something. Trying to tell me this ain't hard, must be some crazy. Must be something. And I'm rocking pink and white like I'm Drake. When Lil Cash on the mic, he be spitting. When them people on your back, they be I don't even know what's up next, but I'm still lit. And I keep a teacher in the front like a field trip. Know I'm going hard, think I finally found a meal tick. It ain't about the money, but if I get it, then I will quit. I can't do no 9 to 5 forever, I got big dreams. Myself above it, mindset is on 6 strings. I remember used to call my mama, come and get me. Now every time she see me casual, pull up in a Bentley. I ain't flexing, it's just motivation. So many talents, just like channels when you switching stations. They be looking at that boy like he's so amazing. G.O.D. on my side, no more explanations. That's all I gotta say. Ain't no more talking. Ain't no more.
for the hype, please. They gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Boxes of checks, not my Nikes. Got that's not no iced tea. Got them bamboozled like a Spike Lee.
Jameson.
Just to find me. I just call her back to get a high fee. Incredible, general. I just start the label just to sign me. Me and Chase connected like we Siamese. We been on a run for like a crime spree. Talk to me nicely. I see his face. Yup, on his white teeth. Yeah, call the Sprite people. Private flight franchise sites. The man his hands, he was tight.
Voronov. Lorancevic.
Talk to me nicely. Keep her on the chain. That ain't like me. Scots with no strings, you can't tie me. In the plane on where the Skypes be. Yep, in my slime tee.
Johnson.
Prissy in his prime.
Johnson Odom.
Clean them up, no knocking. Yep, in my white tee. They gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Boxes of checks, not my Nikes.
Excuse me, don't be missing them. Mississippi, make him happy, make him copy, make him get me chippy.
That's a lot I'm gon' spend. Tell me when I beat you to pull up, you gon'
Abdul Jabbar. Abdul Karim. Abdul Rahman. Abdul Rauf. Abdul Wahab. Abrinas. Achua. AC. Adams. Adebayo. Adebayo.
Williams for the hype, please. Yeah, they gon' wipe you before you wipe me. Yeah, boxes of checks, not my checks, not my.
I be where the light be. Bangers in the system, it's bangers in the system, it's H-E-N-N-R-Key. Bangers in the system, it's like bangers in the system, it's like
Voronov.
M-I-A.
Lorancevic.
Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash on the spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on the sea. Dribbling Siago on my feet. I ain't been asleep in a week.
Maxiel.
So bad can't speak. Whisper in her ear shit. Might give her back to the streets. I always call, I don't need no receipts. Bad from New Orleans. She love me and I barely even know her. Started with a scissors, now I'm boiling. Hit the A, take it to the boiler. Saving all this money, I'm a hoarder. Love it and you know I got a spoiler. I just turn around, she's spoiling. Even if you want it, can't avoid it. Double up, big Rolls Royce. Made our own way, they ain't sure us. They try to act like they don't know us. They'll be the first to approach us. No loaders. They below us. Been locked in, I'm focused. I'm chosen. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash on the spoiler. Dripping like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly back across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Dripping like I'm walking on water. Dripping like I'm walking on the ocean. Tell A put a plan in motion. That's me was my token. I gave you all the extra that's bonus. All been bogus. If it ain't about money, I ain't going. If it ain't about money, I ain't showing. You a lame, but I know what you about. Ain't no money on Clubhouse. Took a trip to the... He always bless me. Stuff in the couch. For the fam, I don't care the amount. I know she got my name in her mouth. More money bring rain in the drought. Drippin' like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Spend a little cash, I'm spoiled. Drippin' like I'm walking on water. 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 Fly bad across the border. She call me daddy, I don't got a daughter. Drippin' like I'm walking on water.
Hey, when it come to you, issue with trust. Won't let no one get a piece of your love. Yeah, base it on loyalty, base it on us. I ain't the picture perfect type, but I'm making it up. You say you want a bad flip it, I can't get enough. I'm rich and number when I'm with you, I'm better. It's forbidden fruit on apple juice. Can I sip on the cup? Mix it with some. You chosen. Get up when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Love when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Cause you chosen. Sound is NDA, no you can't bring no phones in. We walk in and they're like, what's all the commotion? No, we can't step a foot in here if we don't know him. Treat you special, girl, I hit you with the roses. Can't stand your boyfriend, he too controlling. You get along better with me. Up when you open.
Girl, you chosen. Up when you open. It's I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Love when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
Yeah, what up? Yeah, brand new rollie got you frozen. Two more, got that. She wanna go up, don't provoke him. Like she voting. I like when you talk that to me. Ain't nothing new, but you know how to do it to me. We can make a and a rapper, you the got a ninja jacuzzi. She love me like Lucy. I'm a dog like Snoopy. And you sweating out your weed, rich, I ain't cheap when I like what I see.
Girl, you chosen. Get up when you. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only. Yeah, girl, you chosen. Love when you open. It's up. I'm just imposing that you give it to me and just me only.
From all the boards drop, they saw the rock and tried to walk on. Play fair, give them a clue, bare feet in the street, no it isn't the shoes. Try to stop me, they like me, I found them keys and drop freeze. I'm just a young man, keep trying to search like I'm jump man, and I don't really care about who it is. They wanna see me not shooting it. Black Panther and Loose Wayne Puma, see me in the court like okay boomers. Now I keep singing, I can't find the love. So I keep looking, so I keep looking, we keep singing. Keep singing.
Cameras on us like cats yang. Click. They don't wanna and have the hand. Holes in the game with the ball and sand. They feel the mood in the street. They see they move when I speak. They see what I do on my peak. Dream team, I do it on my sleep. Whoa. Back to reality, back to the ball. Mama mentality. If you need me to score, just give me the ball. What I do when I call belongs in the gallery. Don't miss a shot, you don't take. Don't be the boss, you don't wait. We beat the yard. 80,000 years beyond the paint.
Now keep singing. Now keep singing.
Yo, Miss Short, you don't take. Yo, Miss Short, you don't take. Yo, Miss Short, you don't take.
So let me shoot that.
I've been doing that, you've been doing this, we've been doing it tough. That's love. That's what? That's love. That's what?
My place, my home, my veins, ice cold.
I've been doing that, you've been doing this, we've been doing it tough.
My place, my home, my veins, ice cold. I've been doing what I want. They been doing what they told. Bullshit.
Now keep singing. Tough. That's love. That's love. That's love.
I said I need this undefeated. Blocking then I go long. He receive it, I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone maker. Once I see her, I give her that just like it. Then I leave her. I can't get caught up, I can't be on. Look at them people. You know what it is. Go put that before they breaches. Before they breaches, I'ma get out this till I'm striking. I'm throwing my whole lot of money instead. It keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a. I'm straight out the knob, I came up. I'm straight from the knob, I went bought me a. Dropped out the phone, and bought me a. Board in the jet, cause my dog got a. Don't give a where we going. I'm that cover my. Gotta eat on my aim on point. Give me pain in my joint. Money bun. I want 2,000, I want both. I know how to handle it, books on my damage. Can't run, we gon' live in one. You know where I'm from, give a how you in the car and it sound like a. in it with a meal worth of cash. Like Bandicoot, we bout to crash. No remorse, I'm to your dad. Off the porch, bought a Porsche and I drag. Out the billion and steady, now you do the math. If you sick on my son, I won't hide. Brain, we give him a bath. I said I need it. This undefeated. Blocking, then I'm go long. He receive it, I can't see it. My wrist look like the snow cone maker. Once I see her, I give her it just like it. Then I leave her. I can't get caught up, I can't be on. They go them people. You know what it is, go put that before they breaches. Before they breaches, I'ma get out this and I'm striking, I'm throwing my whole lot of money instead it keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a
Van know the we making it happen. I like a bougie, but keep me a
fantastic. Cartier straight out the plastic, diamonds in all of my glasses. The magic, straight out the basket. They say them youngsters have
the money too old, it's going to plastic. The way we pay, we been giving too many passes.
Too many. Drop it back and cash it. Who gonna press on the fastest? Who? Elastic, new attachment, get tactic. Technical.
They stole the flow, now they tryna run off with the fashion.
My neck up freeze, they give us the reason, make the look easy. Cut blue hundreds with the stones. What's your issue? If you got a block outside the street,
ain't no peace treated. They ain't treated, they got me heated. Don't play with the game, they know that we be undefeated. I get we talking beef, they say that they vegan. Drippin' no reason. We cup them on ice and talking the freezer.
I said I need it. Undefeated. Blocking, then I go long. He receive it, I can't see it. My wrist look like a snow cone maker. Once I see her, I give her it just like it. Then I leave her. I can't get caught up, I can't be on. You know what it is, go put it before they breaches. Before they breaches, I'ma get out this and I'm striking, I'm throwing my whole lot of money instead it keep coming forever. I'm living my life like a
Ой, смешись.
I've been getting it since a toddler, I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto, handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow in my footsteps like I'm a Montana, make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these condo like the in my friend. My bro on a steaming stove. Like grits, got this vibe on a tippy toes. In up LA live, I'm staying at the lows with this Hollywood. Gotta can't wait to let it pull up with it. I pull up with it, pull up with them. Put some diamonds on her toes, let know that I'm real. Used to pull it, you can still call it a. Can't be fixed. With the names and spent the nick. How you pull that don't make sense. I made a whole mile off an inch. I had 99 problems, I just scratched off the list. Amazing winning, salt on out my neck. I've been getting it since a dollar. I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto. Handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow in my footsteps like I'm Montana. Make them shit, black on black, new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these condo like the near my friend.
Bestie, I just my friend told her catch me. She so precious. Might not again, she too messy. No flexing. Rose gold, drop 210, car came with no 10. Gotta you the door, you can hop in front of tip, boy, 9 in the vent. Like my get spent. I got 2 B's on my bosses in a granted a million, still didn't tell. Skeletons in my closets and they scared of me and shit. Under the bed, screaming, rock me, kid. I put water on my head and she couple ops play. Then they still got I done, but they still ain't. Reason I use my line is what she.
I've been getting it since a toddler, I keep dollars on my head. Been a real one is my motto, handle my problems, I ain't scared. I put powder on my collar, cause she proud of what I said. I'm a leader, I got on follow in my footsteps like I'm Montana, make them shit. Black on black, new phantom in the backseat. I'm from Atlanta with these condo like the near my fridge.
Till it ain't, things will never be the same. Never be the same again. Everything's so strange. It ain't a game no more. We were just getting lived in. Yesterday. yesterday. Keep my head above water, my eyes getting bigger, they getting smaller. I've been getting richer, only made me crazy. Mama said I'm different since I was a baby.
Mahima, oceans, give me a sip of that potion. No, my heart is not broken, but I feel like it's open. Please somebody do surgery, tell the doctor come work with me. I keep looking at my soul, praying but only God knows. And I've been working 9 to 9. Yeah, but they talk about it, but you know it's all fine. But who can say that I would be the man of your dreams? I would do all that I can and be all I can be.
I keep holding you down.
What's up, Hoop fans? This is NBA 2K, and right now we've got a chance to check out the My Player build process. Let's see what it's about. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Indiana Pacers. Hello, everyone. I'm Blake Suniga, excited to be courtside with my broadcast partners, Tim Swartz and Brian Benfantini. What a game we have tonight.
My player is in the house, and he's who I will be tracking tonight. I'm really curious, really, with his fit on this team. Can he mesh with his teammates? Let's see how the individual skills work in a team environment.
Yeah, Tim, I want to see that too, because coaches and front office personnel, they want winning players. And to have a long, successful career operating within a system is critical. You're going to probably play for multiple coaches who play different ways. So the question is, can you adjust your game? Can you make an impact on any team?
The two skills that NBA front offices are looking for, shooting and defense. 3 and D.
Everybody wants those, you said it, Blake, 3 and D players are in high demand. The main reason, obviously, we all know about the value of shooting, the value of knocking down threes, but also the value of length, the ability to disrupt shots and passing lanes on defense.
And if you're a player like MP trying to make it in this league, you have to be able to shoot the rock, unless you're a big with crazy height or wingspan or something. And that's just the reality, because guys who can't hit a three just aren't making it anymore. So work on that long-range shot, because it could be your meal ticket.
Now here's my player. Turner a screen. My player from deep hits the three-point bomb.
Hard to stop, guys, because this is a ton of matchup problems for anyone.
Rebound by the Pacers.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance there.
Back to Sabonis. Pass to my player. LeVert, Booker covering. Just 5 to shoot. Back to my player. Booker outside. And here's Crowder. Here's Ayton. And LeVert pulls it down. On the wing, my player. Here in the first, with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Turner a screen. Back to my player. Fires for three. Not gonna go that time.
His touch has deserted him this quarter, guys, and I don't know if it's ever coming back.
Here's Bridges. Over my player. Turner with the rebound.
Unusual miss. Typically his skill on the inside trumps average defense.
It's Karis LeVert on the wing. Now here's my player. Tight defense on him. And the shot goes down.
Took advantage of some shoddy D there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
The Suns trailing. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
All outside. Crowder. Back to Paul. It's Booker with the drive. Shoots over LeVert. Phoenix again missing. High player from deep. They get it again.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky he was off.
I hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they play the Garden, they're going to...
Brody got paid, he was staying with a it's me and the same, try to range on top. Praying for the block, I was praying for my pops. Still miss touch, cause he's all alone. They were staying in my socks, and before he stopped, let a rain gonna drop. For the slot, I don't ever hug, get him from the. I don't love those, got the blues in my pocket before I go broke, man. Yeah, bring it. They all been asking when he gonna drop, but I got some that hit you in your top. He hot, came up from nothing, put on for the block. I just been wishing that day for my pop, so I just been praying I'll make it on top. This for them days I ain't make it on time. Mama could smart, girl, she finally proud. Remember my we out of the draw. They say that my flow too much, and I got them racks in my pants and my wall. My brody don't go too much, and he won't make so you better not talk. We play with the out of the draw. They say that my flow too much, and I got them racks in my pants and my wall. My brody don't go too much, and he won't make so you better not talk. We play with the